Thomas Weather.
The Rich Thomas Weather Network, brought to you by these fine sponsors. Hear Rich's forecast hourly on these Blue Water Broadcasting radio stations.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Monday morning. It is the 6th day of January. Time as I make this is 4:08 a.m. We have much to talk about. Let me keep everything in order here. First of all, as I make this, temperatures are in the middle 50s right now. And we have a vigorous shower going on here in East Montgomery. I want it to be outside, but can't right now because it's raining too hard. All right, so mid-50s right now, and the first squall line went through. Maybe some of you were awakened by thunder and lightning. The squall line came through what was left of it at about 2 a.m. here in the central part of the state, right along the I-65 corridor, and that was right on time. Also, earlier, when the line was stronger, it produced at least a couple of tornadoes, I think, in West Alabama, particularly Lamar County, actually Pickens County, I beg your pardon, and maybe in Fayette County as well. But no tornadoes here in this part of the state. All right, so mid-50s now, and temperatures are going to be dropping. We have a wind advisory in effect. Right now, the winds are only at about 3 or 4 or 5 miles per hour, but they will pick up and be as high as 35 miles per hour today as the temperature drops like a rock. I think we will be probably in the upper 30s by lunchtime. I think we will be in the mid-30s by about 5 o'clock in the afternoon. All right? So, and wind, of course, wind chill will be a factor. My weather app will keep you on top of the hourly temperatures in your neighborhood, in your town. It's going to be very helpful for you during this entire Arctic outbreak. And Arctic air is funneling into the state now. My winds have already shifted around to the northwest here in East Montgomery. And it looks like the overnight low temperature tonight will fall to the mid-20s. I've got us around 26 on Tuesday morning. Wind chill factor will be in the mid-teens for a lot of us. You're going to see the wind chill maps below. You're going to see all the numbers below as well. And this Arctic outbreak is going to be dominating much of the nation. You probably know about that snow and ice storm north of us, north of the Tennessee border, that went from Kansas City and is going to Washington, D.C. this morning, crippling much of the nation. A snow emergency in effect, also ice storm conditions, travel impossible, and power outages are widespread. So at least we don't have to deal with nonsense like that. But we are going to be dealing with some Arctic cold that will be extended for several days. Usually these Arctic air masses only last for a couple of days here. This one will be an extended thing right on through the end of the week with temperatures well below normal, highs in the 40s, lows in the 20s. And again, the worst wind chill mornings will be Tuesday and Wednesday morning, so be ready to dress in layers. Then there's that other issue that we've been talking about for gosh, it seems like 2 weeks or more about the possibility of some frozen precipitation in parts of the state on Friday morning. It is certainly still possible. Right now, I would say for us locally here in along the US 80 I-85 corridor, there could be some rain mixed in with some type of frozen precipitation, maybe some snow, maybe some sleet, that kind of thing on Friday morning. It's not out of the question. Temperatures will certainly be critical, but there would be no accumulation, of course. Any accumulation in our state would have to be way farther to the north. But that's we're talking on Monday morning here. We've got a long time to look at that situation on Friday and see how it develops. Am I worried about it? No, I'm not really worried about that particular situation. All right, I think you're up to date now. I can't think of anything else. The wind advisory goes into effect until 6 p.m. tonight. And again, tomorrow morning, wind chills will be critical across the area. Make sure you wrap up your faucets outside with those faucet coverings, you know what I mean? And I'm going to make sure my pool pump is running all the time. You want to do that, stuff like that. So take the normal cold weather precautions that you would normally do in a situation like this. Have a great day today. What is your comfort food, by the way? I happen to have a crock pot. I can smell it now. It started at 2 o'clock this morning of vegetable beef soup, including a 3.8 pound chuck roast at the bottom of that will fall apart as it cooks for about 10 hours. So I'm looking forward to that a little bit later on today. Maybe you have a comfort food you can tell me about in the comment sections below. Have a great day today. We're live on the radio 6 to 9 on News Talk 93.1 WACV. There'll be another forecast video and discussion tomorrow morning. I'll be sitting right here, and there will be a roaring fire in that fireplace right there, I can assure you. And your forecast whenever you want it across the dial on 8 radio stations. That would be the Blue Water family of stations. Have a great day. I'll see you later. Boy, oh boy, if you don't have our free weather app yet, I would suggest you get it on your phone or tablet today. It's really going to help you out. I mentioned the hourly forecast. You're going to be able to see how the temperature drops and what the wind speed will be and what the wind chill will be and all that stuff. 10-day forecast, and it'll be a cold 10-day period. And also radar, future radar, push notifications for any severe weather alerts, alerts at all. It's free in the App Store. Just search Rich Thomas Weather.